Everybody doing today? This is good goodies. JCoop here. Feeling real good on my way to Philadelphia. About to play a show with The Experiment. Gonna kill it on the drums. We've got a great setup. It's gonna be fantastic. South Street. Check us out if you're free. You know, whatever. Check us out sometime. But a lot of people say, hey, you know, I want to be able to control being in the zone. Like, how do I get in the zone? We've all been in the zone, you know, from time to time. But, like, how does it come? How do you get there? And what is it? What is the zone? Well, I plan to be putting myself into the zone tonight for performance. And if you're ever going to be doing any sort of performance musically, or if you have to give a speech of some kind, or if you're playing a sport and, you know, you're going to perform right then and there, then I tell you the secret is being in the moment. Because it's that moment that you're preparing for. You need to be good then. And of course you got to practice leading up to the moment so you know what you're doing. And you have to prepare for it, but when it comes time, put yourself into a present state of mind. And that's the time when you can really connect with the universe as a whole. You know, when you're in the present, the whole universe is always in the present. It's moving from moment to moment constantly. So if you can be in the present moment, then you're going to vibe. You know, your energy's going to match up. Your frequencies are going to match up, and you're going to be harmonious with everything that's going on, with everything else that's in the moment at least. If someone else is being not in the moment, they're thinking about the past, or they're thinking about the future, they might not vibe too well, but that one common ground is the present. Everyone's got that. You know, they say, oh, what's a good thing to like talk to somebody about that you just met? And it's like, well, what's happening right now? Talk about that, because you're both experiencing it. Like, you have that in common already, even if you just met them. So that present moment is the key to linking up to all the good vibes and whatnot. That's where they're at. They're right there. So again, we spend a lot of time in the past thinking about memories, and these are good things, you know, not necessarily dwelling on, you know, things that are bad or painful stuff. It could be good memories that you're thinking about, and, you know, that's all good. But you're not in the present, that's for sure. And you may be thinking of hopes and dreams and plans for the future. Also, nothing wrong. But you're not thinking about the present in that time. And if you're thinking about your fears of what may come, you're definitely not thinking about the present at that time. And if you really get down and do some work, you'll start to realize, like, we are very rarely in the very present moment. And anything that gives somebody that jolt of presence and being right there in the moment is like the things that are the most popular things to do. You know, those are the real things that people really love, and you might not know why, but think about some of the things you love. They put you into the present. Playing music, it puts you there because you're hearing it while you're producing it. Even listening to music, you know, you're there. You're on every beat. While the beat's happening, you're paying attention to it. You're there. Watching a movie, like, you're right there with it. You're present. You're not thinking about tomorrow or yet. You're there. You know, going on an amusement park ride. It scares you into being there. Like, grabs your attention, you know? So a lot of these types of things that we like to do are for that reason, because it feels so good. So, why don't we, you know, take it a step further, and if we can know that that's the quality of it that we really dig, well, let's try to get that going more. You know, let's try to up that side of it and optimize things even further. Well, how do you do that? Well, that's really another step. That's another window into meditation. Meditation can be a practice. It can be an exercise in which you kind of train your brain to stay in the present moment for as long as possible. Just try it. See how long you can really stay in the very present with nothing keeping you there, like an amusement park ride or a movie. Just stay in the present without wavering, without having a thought come in of the past or the future. Now, there's a couple of questions that naturally arise. How does one sit there and stay in the present? What do? You just say, I'm present, I'm present? Well, I'll tell you what, you have the tool to go by to kind of like watch yourself with, and you have it on you all the time, and it's your breath. Alright, now it may not be music, it may not be a movie, not as entertaining, but it is something that is going on right now. And how many breaths did I just take that I didn't even realize any of them? Sit there and try to realize every breath. In, all the way. Out, all the way. And then there may be a pause. Notice that. And then in again. There may be a pause. And then out. Notice that entire cycle. You know, if you got some time and you got a clear schedule for a couple of minutes, give it a shot. You know, and it's there, and you'll be surprised like how many cycles you can get before your mind winds. Don't try to control your breath at all. Just observe it, and don't try to control your thoughts either. If some thought comes in, just observe it. Be aware that it happened. It's good. It happened. Whatever. And then okay, let's pull it back to center. Let's get back on that breath again. And doing that trains your brain to be able to be pulled into the moment. And you're doing it, and it's easy because, you know, you're just sitting there, but it's training, it's good practice. And then when you need it, if something happens, you know, that you need to stop worrying about, or something comes up where it's like time to perform, let's get there, your brain already kind of knows how to do it. Alright, try it out. It's a good time. And I'll be coming back with some more of these good goodies for you guys. Alright, have a great one. See you on the other side.